Well, we're here at Sydney Harbour. We were doing our thing, and a fellow walks up and says, "Are you with the Rebel.media?" And here we are, thousands of miles from home. So naturally, we said yes. And it's Sam. Well, thanks for saying hello.
No, that's okay. I'm not, I'd just like to put it out there. I'm not a fan of what Rebel Media does.
You're on the opposite side, aren't
Yes,
you?
I am. Yeah. I'm a representative from Antifa down here in Sydney. We're small here. We're starting up, but you've probably seen the posters around. We're trying to do a lot of things here, trying to get the movement rolling in here. And I figured I might as well jump on your platform and have something to say.
Sure. Well, now, and you say Antifa, so it's not Antifa. It's Antifa. Is that how you pronounce
That's probably my Australian accent.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That's just how I say it.
Now, I love Australia. I feels like a very liberal place in the small L, like just liberties and civil liberties, and it feels multicultural. It feels pretty friendly. Who's the fascist in anti-fascist? Like, who are you fighting against here? Seems like a pretty easygoing place.
Oh, it's definitely people like Tony Abbott, Malcolm Turnbull. We're fighting against the racist policies that are here. It's a very white place here. It's not very, I almost feel bad being a straight white male myself living here because of how much we've oppressed other people.
Have you oppressed anyone?
I haven't personally oppressed people, but I definitely do benefit from the systems that have been set up by white men here, and as you would and your camera lady would as well.
So you're judging yourself and me and our camera lady based on the color of our skin?
Not the color of the skin. It's the systems that have been set up by people who are from your group, from our group.
I'm a Jew.
Yeah.
My people have been kicked around. I didn't oppress anyone in Australia.
I didn't realize that you were Jewish.
So does that give me a special pass?
I think it's well, not a special pass, but I think that everybody has their own kind of concessions.
Well, no, but I threw that at you as not a trick, but as an example of how ridiculous it is to judge people based on ethnicity or race. I mean, you shouldn't give me any credit or debit based on my religion. Shouldn't we all be treated equally? You shouldn't give yourself credit or debit based on the pigment in your skin. It's got nothing to do with who you are as a man.
Well, I think that's what we should have is an equal outcome.
Equal outcome? I'm talking, but you prejudged yourself and me and our cameraman based on our skin color, and then you changed your judgment of me when I played the Jewish card on you. If I was black, would you say the same thing to me?
I wouldn't say the same thing to you. I don't think if you were black, you'd be working for such a racist organization, if I'm honest.
We have black staff. Are they self-hating blacks?
Well, I think they might have a bit of internalized racism.
So you're a white person criticizing black people. Don't you find that a little racist?
I don't think so, no, I don't.
Okay, so black people are good unless they have a different opinion from you, and then they're bad.
Well, I wouldn't really say that.
Well, you just did. You said you criticized black people for having an opinion that would make them work for us. We've got black staff. We have staff of every background.
Yeah, well, so do we. That's what we're all about, empowering.
But unlike the difference between us is the first thing you're doing is judging people by skin color or religion or race, and I couldn't care less.
Well, I don't see any.
Who's the racist between us?
I don't see any black people in front of the camera, in front of Rebel Media.
Well, then you're not watching us. The great Jay Feza is one of our most persuasive, talented contributors. He's a black man, and that's not why we hired him. We hired him because he's smart, but you're condemning him. Not me. I don't see color in Jay Feza. I only mentioned that because you said who's our black staff, and I mentioned a great on-air contributor.
Well, I'm just wondering why you guys are in Australia.
Okay, well, that's a different question than condemning people based on race. We're in Australia because we think that Australian media needs the other side of the story. What do you think about free speech? Do you think the Rebel.media should be able to tell the other side of the story here?
Only if you can do it without doing it in a racist way or an oppressive way.
I got to tell you, Sam, you're the only one who's been racist in our conversation. You're judging everyone by race. You even changed your view of me when I told you I had a certain religion. I think you're the one who's obsessed by race. I haven't seen that. I've been walking around Sydney for 2 days. No one's talking about race except for you, Sam, that I probably met 100 people. You're the first guy who's just obsessed by race.
Well, I just wanted to say my piece, and as a member of Antifa, I don't think that you guys should be here.
So you're for closed borders and tough immigration. You want to keep people out of Australia who aren't like you?
No, I don't think so.
So you're not close. So we are welcome here. Which is it? You want to keep out foreigners, or you want to let foreigners in? I'm confused now, Sam.
It's not about foreigners. It's about the message that you guys are preaching, which is very conservative, and I think it's very racist, the things that you guys are preaching. And
Can you tell me a single racist thing that I've ever said?
I don't know you personally, but
Well, you just called me racist, Sam, and you said I shouldn't even. Tell me a single racist thing that my organization has said right now.
Well, I've seen all of the things that you guys have done.
How about name one then, if you've seen them all?
Up in Berkeley, you guys have you fueled all of these riots and that are racist by.
Sam, you've said that we're racist, and I've asked you, and you said you've seen all the things we've done. Can you tell me a single word, a single time, a single person on our team who's done anything racist, Sam?
No, I think you guys are very smart to try and avoid doing that.
So we're such smart racists that we're not racist.
No, you guys are showing up to protest. You guys are fueling the hateful message of all this.
Hang on a second. You're with Antifa. You show up at protests, Sam. That's sort of your business model.
Yes, I do.
Okay, so we're racist, but you can't think of anything racist about us. You criticize us for showing up at protests, but that's sort of what you do for a living. Sam, am I missing something here?
Well, I don't do that for a living. I don't believe in jobs. I'm also an anarchist.
You don't believe in jobs?
I have one because you need one in this system, but I think that system should come down.
I got one last question. First of all, I want to say thanks to you for coming up. It's a little bit flattering that here we are thousands of miles from home and someone recognizes the Rebel.media. I know you were trying to criticize me, but you actually made me feel good that we're having a footprint this far away. Are you worried about what the Rebel.media is going to do here? What is your worst case scenario? Why do you want to keep us out of your country?
Because you guys are preaching a racist thing. I know that you guys are standing with Donald Trump and he's a racist, and it's not as bad here in Australia, but you guys coming here is going to make that worse. And as a member of Antifa, we will stand against that.
Okay. Now, earlier today, we welcomed aboard our team a Bangladeshi-born Muslim man named Tanvir Ahmed. Is he racist? Is he anti-foreigner? Or is he anti-Muslim?
I don't know. I haven't met the person.
He's brown skin, Muslim man from Bangladesh. So which is he? Anti-foreign, anti-Muslim, or anti-visible minority?
I haven't met him. I couldn't say.
Wouldn't you say that between you and him, if we're playing this poker game of race and status, that you're the bigot and he's the liberated man? I mean, how dare you criticize a foreign-born Muslim visible minority? Don't you feel terrible criticizing him? I mean, shouldn't you feel terrible as a straight, tall, white man?
You guys have obviously done a lot of research on what we stand for, and I would say that I don't personally believe that I am a racist, but I definitely benefit.
Well, you're criticizing Tanvir Ahmed, a Bangladeshi-born Muslim man. You've got to be a racist Islamophobe, Sam.
No, I think you're twisting my words. That's not what I'm saying.
Well, you just called us racist, and our entire team in Australia is either visible minority or female, neither of which you are.
Well, look, all I want to say is, as a member of Antifa, I'm high up, and I'm going to make sure Rebel Media does not come in Australia. That's it.
Okay, Sam, see you later. Nice talking with you. There you have it, on the streets of Sydney. What do you think? Listen, when I played the Jew card on Sam, I didn't really mean it. I was just showing that if we're playing that politically correct poker game of who's got the higher hand, he should, Antifa, which stands for anti-fascist, I hate to say it, he came across as the fascist one.